All right, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, my brothers and sisters over at Patreon. This is Pastor Dowell. Um, I do think I owe it to you to actually come in here and give you an update of what's going on right now after the feast and everything. Myself and the saints on the community, we've been dealing with another setback. My mom, she's 79 years old. In a few months, will be 80. She had another stroke. Now, Mama Dow had a stroke, I think, about 10 years ago. And when they called me to the dining hall, the right side of her face was like down. It's something to see when if you've never experienced that before. So I went and laid hands on her. And the Most High, Jesus, healed her. If you've seen her here at the last feast, doesn't even look like she's never had a stroke before. She had, from the first stroke, she got totally healed, no pain. No pain in her limbs, no pain in her arms, anything. Anyway, she had a stroke a few days ago, and that means about 3 or 4 days ago. And we've been dealing with that ever since. And again, I went down to see how she's doing, laid hands on her. She was very weak. She had fell out of the bed. Well, she didn't fall out of bed. She was walking and took a step and then fell. And, of course, you know, that Dow, he's immobile. He can't do anything to help her. So now we have two 79-year-old people here on this community. And I know for most of you don't understand that type of situation. It's very taxing on the community to try to be responsible for two elderly people who cannot care for themselves because they can't do nothing for themselves. Literally, they cannot do anything for themselves. And so while Mama was moving, everything is, at least it was somewhat tolerable. So anyway, I made a decision to actually send her to the actual emergency room to see how she's doing, to see exactly what's going on with her. Everything is fine. They didn't find a blockage, but it's very slim going through the on the, I think it's the left side. Anyway, one of the sides of her brain. Mother Dow's always had a high blood pressure issue. Now I'm saying that to say that all of us that'll listen to this, you need to get your blood pressure under control. And the one way you get that under control is by doing deliverance and divesting yourself of a lot of stuff, because medically they can't find anything wrong with my mother. Nothing whatsoever at all. And they got on blood pressure medication and it goes down. Then she gets excited and it shoots up. Now, I'm talking about up. I'm talking about like 280 over 190. And that's, just as well as I do, that almost seemed like it make your heart explode. So, Sister Victoria, Sister Barb, Sister Vicky, Sister Carol, the saints, and myself, we've been busy. I've been somewhat thrown off schedule here. And I wanted to make sure that you all knew exactly what was going on. And of course, I was scheduled to leave for Canada today, but I can't in all good conscience leave for Canada today until I know for sure that she's going to be all right. Now, Sister Victoria is a caregiver, and I spoke with the doctor yesterday, listened to everything he had to say, and I asked him straight up, is it life-threatening? He said no. Not given the way she's in, because again, when I laid hands on her again, she can lift her arm, her right arm somewhat, and her left leg somewhat. She's just weak, and she has no pain. And the hospital and the doctors are confounded that when people have strokes, they usually have pain and all this other stuff and something, but she doesn't. She's just weak right now, really weak. So she's scheduled to do some physical therapy and stuff. Elder Rufus are sending his wife up to also help in the care of my mom, because she literally can't do anything. I don't know if she's going to end up in a nursing home or not. More than likely, it's probably going to end up with both of them end up in a nursing home. And I'm going to say this right here. I really wish that people would do what I tell them. Even when I'm away from it. If you come to me about something, I tell you something, I give you instructions, it behooves you to take my instructions and do exactly what I say, because if not, you're going to have situations like this a whole lot sooner in life rather than later. And so I know my mom, if she was in full health and full right mind and everything, she would tell me to continue to drive on and doing the work of the ministry, which I'm planning on doing it anyway. I'm just making sure that everything is fine. So more likely, if things check out good, I'll still be heading to Canada to go up there and visit the northern tribes of Israel and do whatever the Most High has for us up there, while continuing to stay in contact. If it doesn't check out, then we're just going to have to postpone it to later. I know Brother Will has got a flight scheduled up there, and he's supposed to be arriving there in Toronto at the airport at 9, or not 9, but 6-day morning. So as it stands right now, myself and my wives, we are heading on up there, or myself and my women are heading on up there. So y'all keep us in your prayer here straightway. Immediately after the feast, or immediately during the Feast of Unleavened Bread, when the majority of people left, I hardly ever get sick, but I got hit with some coughing and some respiratory stuff, and I didn't get much rest during the feast, so I'm going to have to learn how to regulate myself, which I can do. I just have to be more attentive instead of just continue to keep go. I remember Win Worley. He was speaking to the ministers and tell them, say, you got deliverance, you got so much you need to do, but you're going to have to pace yourself and get rest. I remember him saying that because he would often come home sick because of just going and doing with no rest. And so I learned from every single thing I do. I promise you I do. I learn from every single thing that I do. And so that's what we got going on. I'm also half a month late with getting my confirmation form in for the meeting up there in Michigan. At the meeting up there, I'll text Ron Dalton and let him know what was going on with our situation, and everything is going on here, and he'll get back with me whenever he gets up in the morning when he sees his text messages. So anyway, I want to keep y'all informed. Brother Brent, Sister Victoria, and Brother Victor are going to be taking Dad Dow down to do some type of physical therapy here this morning. And I'm going to say this again. Be you young or old, if you come to me about something, if you're not going to do what I suggest to you or either what I instruct you, don't come. Don't come at all, because all you're doing is wasting your time. You've got to learn how to be obedient, okay? I realize that people get old. Believe me, I get it. But I still need for people to, if you're going to come to me and you're going to seek advice, seek counsel on something, you need to have your heart ready to do what I said. But if you don't, then don't seek my advice in that area. Just don't seek it at all, okay? So y'all keep us in your prayers, all right? And we'll keep you posted. Shalom, shalom.